and welcome to Pakistan Today. From our Islamabad studio, I'm Chris Taylor. The United States and Iran are preparing for another round of diplomatic engagement, with media reports indicating that Jared Kushner is expected to join U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff in Switzerland for upcoming talks. According to Axios, Kushner is already in Switzerland, while Witkoff is traveling for what is expected to be the first round of negotiations on a possible nuclear agreement. White House officials say the final date and time of the talks have yet to be confirmed. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi are also expected to participate. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump praised Pakistan's leadership, describing Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Field Marshal Asim Munir as strong leaders. Trump said Pakistan played a constructive role in facilitating dialogue with Iran and also thanked Chinese President Xi Jinping for keeping China out of the conflict. In another development, former U.S. President Barack Obama has criticized Donald Trump's Iran policy, arguing that the regional situation has deteriorated. Speaking to NBC, Obama said many lives had been lost and that the Middle East appears to have returned to a more dangerous environment. He welcomed the current ceasefire and expressed hope that it would hold. Obama also questioned the justification for military action against Iran, noting that under the nuclear agreement reached during his administration, Tehran had committed not to pursue nuclear weapons. He argued that the U.S. withdrawal from that deal contributed to Iran's expansion of its nuclear capabilities. Pakistan's Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has arrived in Iran, according to Iranian state media. During the visit, he met senior Iranian officials to discuss developments related to a potential U.S.-Iran peace agreement. Talks focused on regional stability and ongoing diplomatic efforts between Washington and Tehran. The visit comes as preparations continue for further negotiations on key strategic issues between the two countries. Pakistan's role in recent diplomatic efforts has also received recognition from Central Asia. Uzbekistan's Foreign Minister Bakhtiyor Saidov praised Pakistan during a telephone conversation with Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar. According to the Foreign Office, Saidov commended Pakistan's contribution to facilitating the U.S.-Iran understanding and praised the leadership of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar, and Chief of Army Staff Field Marshal Asim Munir. Both sides expressed hope that the Memorandum of Understanding between Washington and Tehran would promote long-term peace, stability, and prosperity across the region. Turning now to economic developments at home, Federal Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb says the government has laid out a clear economic direction through what he described as a growth-oriented and relief-focused budget. For more on this story, we go to our Islamabad correspondent, Sarah William.
Thank you, Chris. Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb told the National Assembly that digitization and AI-based reforms are expected to reduce discretionary powers and improve transparency across government systems. He said lawmakers' recommendations were incorporated into the budget process and rejected allegations of inconsistencies in official financial documents. The minister highlighted positive economic indicators, including a current account surplus, rising IT exports, and stronger remittance inflows. Aurangzeb also emphasized export-led growth and tax reforms as key priorities for the government moving forward. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Sarah William, reporting from Islamabad. The privatization process of Pakistan International Airlines has now entered its final phase. Sources say the transfer of the national carrier to a new buyer is expected by the end of this month. Officials confirmed that all domestic and international approvals, regulatory clearances, and required no objection certificates have been completed. The successful bidder has already signed the share purchase and subscription agreement. During the first closing stage, the buyer is expected to deposit the remaining payment, after which approximately 85 billion rupees will be transferred. Shares and administrative control of the airline will then formally pass to the new owner. The Privatization Commission says efforts are underway to complete the process before the end of June. And finally, at the FIFA World Cup 2026, Algeria has filed an official complaint with FIFA following its 3-0 defeat to Argentina. According to reports, Algeria's protest centers on a first-half incident involving Argentina captain Lionel Messi and Algerian skipper Issa Mandi, where no disciplinary action was taken. Algerian officials also raised concerns about an alleged elbow challenge by Alexis McAllister on Ibrahim Maza that went unpunished. Messi later scored a hat-trick to secure Argentina's victory. The complaint has triggered renewed debate over refereeing standards and consistency at the tournament. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Chris Taylor.